Hey there, Virgo, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. I hope you're doing good out there. Now, Virgo, we're going to find out what Spirit wants you to be aware of when it comes to your current situation. And this is for Virgo and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for whenever you get this video and it resonates for you. Oh, this is just so perfect. All right. You need to stay emotionally strong at this time and perhaps even use emotional intelligence, okay? Because there is something that Spirit is saying you may need to hold back, but watch and wait because what you need or who you need will arrive. Now, I do see someone or maybe a couple, two people here. Now, it could be two or just one other person that offers a lot of strength and support. So be open to some sound advice. And I would say this advice is going to come from someone that is either wise beyond their years, or they've had a lot of life experience and they are older and mature. But Virgo, this is also signifying that you have what it takes to remain tolerant of a situation, even if you feel there's a lot going on. There may even be a new situation that you find yourself having to be or take the lead, and Spirit wants you to have confidence in this. But the secret right now is to remain passive, I feel. You just got to remain passive, especially if you're dealing with a lot of things or people all at once. And also trust your own inner guidance when it comes to possibly multitasking or having to take on a lot of things. Now, I want to bring up another thing too, because it's either you or someone ignites some type of creativity here, right? That may lead to a new passion, possibly a new love, or a rekindling of some type of love. So this is a very positive situation for you to be in, but you may need to utilize patience and compassion, especially for yourself, or if you're dealing with someone that could either have Leo placements or water sign in their chart, you may need to use or exercise extra patience, okay? Because I feel not all is going to be revealed with this King of Cups, whether it's you or someone. It's going to take some time for someone to really open up, but it's coming from a place where you can feel secure, emotionally supported, and feeling a lot more stable too, right? With that emotional support. So exercise patience, exercise strength. Some of you might even be doing some exercises to help you stay resilient and healthy. So that's always a good idea. And I also see someone who either is in a position or will come into a position, whether this is you or someone you're dealing with. We have some type of favor. We have some type of leadership role here. So there's an opportunity for you or someone that you may run into or you come across that's going to help guide you, or you're going to help guide others. Let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know, Virgo. Presence. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. Wow, and if you look at this, we're having to just sit in our position here. Be present to life, be present to even romance blooming. And you don't need to have another to, ignite romance. You could be a romantic person and have, kind or romantic gestures for yourself or others that don't, I wouldn't say it would be misleading, but, it's always a good idea to practice, act as if you have what you want, or you either have something that you want or someone. But putting the romance aside, I'm just saying that because I'm seeing a lot of, roses here. Well, I thought yeah, the King of Cups has roses on his crown. And you know what? It's really interesting too, Virgo, because even though you might be feeling maybe some type of emotional storm or maybe sensing one coming, your ability to stay resilient and strong and secure in your own position is very strong and rooted within you. So you got to trust yourself. I would also say don't overreact to life or whatever, could be complicated at this time. Be present to it so you don't miss all of its beauty. Check in with yourself. Take time to assess how much is going on in the mind versus what's going on in your life. Okay, now let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Look at peace and harmony. Yeah, I feel that we're having to stay resilient towards either a circumstance or people or a specific person here, that you have to just, unfortunately, I don't know if it's unfortunately or I should say fortunately, thanks to you, where you have to be the strong one here. You have to be the more mature one. The present moment cannot steal or rob you of peace and harmony. So thank you, Ragul, for surrounding my life in harmonious light, removing you or others that are conflicting. Because I feel that you've set sail here. If you notice, the King of Cups is on water. It's like you've set sail. And you're getting ready to claim what is yours. So claim that peace and harmony because you are being guided to stay calm. Very calm. Okay, let's continue and see what else. The miracle of prayer. Thank you, Sandolphin, for delivering my prayers to heaven. You may have been praying hard or a lot. And I would say, if you haven't been praying, well, put your prayers out there and believe that prayers can move mountains and deliver miracles. But if you're a Leo that's been praying a lot, well, Archangel Sandalphon is telling you that it's been delivered. You don't need to pray anymore. Just be present to receiving this. First, it happens energetically. If you've been, praying for some type of resolution or peace and harmony or some type of maybe material item, you have to cultivate and be in that peace and harmony energy first, and also believe here. Now, some of you too, you may resonate with this. You may be an answer to someone's prayer. Someone who can deliver messages here with control, compassion, understanding, and of course, maturity. Okay, let's see what else. Speak your truth. Look at that. I just see such a strong energy about you when it comes to being able to point out or see the truth. Now, when the time comes, whether it's, guidance, advice, perhaps we have to confront someone, because I do feel either you or someone has been holding back emotionally here. And that may have served you, but there's a way that you are being encouraged to let it out, to believe in yourself too, that people need to hear what you say to Virgo. So don't reserve yourself in the benefit of making another comfortable if that's the case, because not all of you will find that that's the case for you. Because the general thing is that you're in this place of power. We've got the Strength card and we've got the King of Cups here. So this is someone that has reached a level of superiority, and rightfully so, through experience, through wisdom. So don't be afraid to speak your truth when the time is right. You may need to assert yourself or set some healthy boundaries, and that's okay too. But believe that others need to hear what it is that you have to share. What else? I get air sign coming through. Count your blessings. See, whatever it is, it's on its way to you already. Could even be a person there, that person is on that water being delivered. Anyhow, It will give you some sense of accomplishment. So count your blessings and know that you're gravitating towards more. And this can also help you get out of some type of, issue that might be, consuming you, whether it's being swallowed up by the future or feeling hindered by the past. Focusing on journaling or focusing on writing out your strengths or focusing on your blessings is the key. It may sound so simple, and it really is, but it will provide powerful shifts within you and your reality. Because listen, you're getting ready to receive something you've already been praying for. And if you haven't been praying for it, well, heaven already knows what you want. Don't get hooked up in those two eternities, the past and the future. You have all the control right now in that present moment. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look. Oh my goodness, I love this. Father Sky, trust in the unknown. All right, look at that. Count your blessings, believe in the unexpected. Yes, you have to stay strong and resilient here when it comes to not giving into fear or stress or worry or maybe worrying about others when it comes to the unknown. Because that unknown is where you're claiming what's rightfully yours. You're getting ready to, pretty much roar like the lion does. This is an announcement. I'm here. And Father Sky has your back, Virgo. Trust in the universe, trust in higher forces, trust that you are being blessed and you will continue to receive blessings. But it goes to the one where the energy is invoked and it's not coming from, a fake place. I mean, you authentically have to really be in this, okay? It's not just mindlessly writing things or mindlessly saying these things because it doesn't work. You have to have backup. You got to have that feeling. And sometimes we got to get creative with that. And the easiest way is to just count the blessings that you already know that you have. This is another way that Spirit is trying to get you to be distracted with something healthy versus something that might be negative for you. It's like someone might be trying to get a reaction from you. Okay, what else? Okay, spirit animal. Oh my God, look at the lion too. Oh, I love it. And you got the eagle coming out twice. So I would say, yes, you got the lion coming out pretty strong. There's one on the thumbnail and hello, the lion. And we've got the eagle coming out twice here. It's like being really assured of your own inner strength right now. Your own inner strength is going to outrun, outwit, outdo anything on the physical. This is where your point of power is. And some of you, know this. And some of you, I'm just, telling you, right? I'm just reminding you. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path. Excuse me, my path with love. Okay, that's no joke because look at this. It's exactly what this is. The King of Cups is love. Mature, wise, love. And so is the Strength card. Understanding, compassion, forgiveness. And yes, it may take a lot of strength to forgive others, right? The bad things or whatever has gone on. Because I know it can take a lot of strength, but it also takes a lot of maturity and wisdom to let it go, to forgive. There may be something strong indicating love too. So, I'm just pointing that out. I'm just seeing those roses, seeing the love here. Either way, you're being blessed by the divine forces here. Connect with your emotions. This is, okay, oh my gosh, that's interesting here. Connecting with your emotions is helping you guide yourself either away from what's necessary and into what is necessary, or just being able to take that time to reflect and honor. So we've got a lot of emotions here. So let's get a little bit more too about the water guardian and connect with your emotions. Remember what I was telling you too about the blessings and being grateful and feeling that gratitude, because it's similar to joy, it's similar to love. And that's where we have a lot of power here. But also honor all of your emotions as sacred. And don't feel bad for feeling bad, you know? Let's get a little bit more with the water guardian. And I'm not saying all of you are feeling bad, but I do feel that we're having to remain like emotionally strong and resilient at this time. Yeah, look at this. When you connect with your emotions and you authentically take the time to honor all of it, to gain insight and wisdom, you are connecting to the spiritual support and system here. Dear angels, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware, fine-tuning your emotions so that they work for you, because you're mastering your emotions. That's exactly what this King of Cups is, a master of emotions. So we're receiving spiritual support, respect, and honor, as long as you honor yourself. Okay, what else? You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. And look at this. This is connecting with your emotions, right? Allowing yourself to open up. Sometimes without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe for you to, it's safe to open yourself back up. It's safe for you to trust, and it's safe for you to trust this situation and possibly someone too. You're going to know. You'll sense it. You'll feel it. Yeah, I'm seeing some type of love and support being gravitated towards you. And look at that, the spiritual support. And this is how the spiritual realm works with you. When you drop your shields, or, allow your energy field to be open. What else? Okay, compassion. See, it's more with this King of Cups here. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break. Self-compassion is necessary. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, to yourself, that is, be a loving comforter who always has your back. And look at that. I mean, we even have an angel that has your back. So compassion is the key. Even in the midst of things not being so good, or perhaps some of you dealing with someone here that's probably hard. You may need to just put yourself in another's shoes so that we can maybe see from a different perspective. But your ability to be compassionate is infinite, and Spirit wants you to just start doing it to yourself, because you do so much for others. Okay, let's see. Set your sights higher. Wow, don't settle for less. Ooh, see, count your blessings and believe. Now, Spirit knows it takes a lot of trust in the universe to go into the unknown, to trust in divine forces, to trust in the heavens here. Spirit is saying, notice what you got going on in the present moment, and don't back away from anything. Know that you deserve, or to have, what it is that you want. Now, you may need to just set your sights just a little bit higher, or, level your standard, or don't lower your standards. Because that could be tempting here, and we need to resist that. You may even need to resist being average because you have different things going on. You have, a spiritual support team, the heavens here. Yeah, you've been so hard on yourself. I'm kind of surprised, actually, Virgo. Honor your beauty. Thank you, Raphael, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. Compassion. You may need to pause and take a moment here to really notice your beauty and stop being so critical. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. If you're seeking perfection, you will always be disappointed. I guarantee it. Because there really isn't anything. There really is no such thing as perfect. Perfection is really just gratitude anyways. When you feel good about you and what you have, regardless of where you're at in life, you start to be in line and formulate the plan with yourself, higher self, and the divine, and get what you are destined to get. And so there's no need to feel inferior to others or to question your own beauty or self-esteem or confidence here. We just have to watch our words, watch our thoughts too. Speak beauty, notice beauty, surround yourself with beauty. If you can, maybe pamper yourself, get a new hairdo or new outfit or whatever. Do what makes you feel that you're honoring yourself. Maybe it's a manicure. Okay, I don't know. I'm just giving you ideas. Because you're what the spiritual realm and what the heavens are telling you is that you're not noticing how beautiful you really are. Yeah, we got mixes going on here. We've got some type of mix energy here. Let's continue and see what else. Be fearless, stand strong. This is Strength card and the King of Cups combined. Knowing you are fearless, knowing that you can light up the way even when it is dark to see, because your fearlessness lights the path. You do need to stay resilient here towards something or someone. So let's get more about be fearless and stand strong. I know that you're having to trust in the unknown. So it's like having to go into that void for a bit. Let's get more about the warrior. Be fearless and stand strong, Virgo. Release the old and rest. Okay, don't back away, because this is why I was getting something about mixed feelings. It's like we want to go, but we don't. We're kind of like, yeah. Anyhow, release the old and rest. But don't undo everything that you've already done. I guess that's what I want to say. Yeah, don't undo what you've already done. You've worked so hard to get here, okay? And Spirit wants you to know that, like with anything, with the seasons of life, it's just a natural part of life, that we have to release, let go. As the seasons change, so does the seasons of the human life. Now, what I see is we've released all that's not serving us, or you're in the midst of it, okay? And it does take time, okay? I know that we live in a life where everything is instant, and so it gets a little confusing, especially, for the newer souls coming in. Everything gets confusing because we have to abide by natural laws. Yes, thoughts can go fast, fire can go fast, but earth energy takes a while. Growth takes a while, But don't undo what you've done. Spirit is so proud of you. Continue to rest. Continue to look for patterns or behaviors or situations that, you may need to confront if it brings up some type of old pattern. But this is where your power is. Okay, what else for Virgo? Choose your path. There's no right or wrong path. See this? Oh my gosh, I knew it. I just knew it. This one can be, okay, it could be tough, right? Because sometimes we want an answer. Sometimes we want the universe to just show us the way, and so be it. Maybe that needs to be your prayer. But then you have to be present, and then you've got to be willing to walk through those doors. If you're asking the universe to show you a direction, choose your path, and whatever path you choose, it's the right one. But you might be in this place. Okay, you might be in a place where you're feeling like this limbo, or you will. So let's get a little bit more with the direction guardian. And again, the lion is showing up, and so is eagle spirit, and we've got the bull there. Right? Animal spirits are talking to you. We've got the raven here. Give us more with choose your path for Virgo. Embrace the energy of peace. Choose the path of least resistant, right, for you, and the path that allows you peace. No matter what path you choose, embrace peace first and then move forward. Because Spirit doesn't want you to second guess. It's really up to you. There's no right or wrong direction. It really is up to you. And you will be backed. Whatever direction you go, you will have Spirit's back, or spiritual support. And surround yourself with protective energy. You know what's interesting? We have this broken arrow, and now we got this arrow. Whatever broke, whatever came down, let it be. Just embrace peace, because you're going to get a new arrow. You're going to get a new direction. You're going to get a new opportunity. But it will be your job to surround yourself with protective energy, whether it's intentional prayer, asking your guardian angels to surround you with that protective shield of energy. They will. Maybe it's a prayer you do. Maybe it's a visualization you do. Maybe it's something that you wear or hold. Maybe it's a necklace. I mean, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's the intention that counts here. But because you're releasing the old, it really is important to surround yourself with protective energy so that we don't get infiltrated by things we don't want. Because now you're standing firm with who and what you are. I get this thing too where I wouldn't be surprised, Virgo, if you were having to be a mirror for someone, or you will be, and confronting it. Okay, ignite your passion. We've got that fire guardian. Okay, there's another card that wants to come out with this fire guardian. So this is a new way, a new direction, a new opportunity. If you've been feeling restless, it's building up for some type of opportunity. Take time to reflect. Especially if you have been in the, in the cycle where maybe it's been hard to be motivated, or maybe we don't even know what our passions are. Or perhaps you do, and maybe we lost our passion, but just needing to take a little time to reflect how far you've come, what you've achieved, and what you're destined for, and believing in the cosmos can help ignite or reignite your passions. One that gets you really moving here. Observe your emotions as they come. I just feel that that's what that King of Cups is doing too. And I also want to say something. If you need to figure something out with someone, allow the behaviors and actions of others to speak the truth for you too. What else? Oh my gosh. Look at Shaman came out. Owl spirit. I thought I saw another owl, but anyhow, Look at that. Trust in higher forces, trust in the unknown. And it may take some of you, not all of you, great strength to trust in higher forces, especially when we live in a world where we have so many results and things in the tangible. But Spirit is saying, keep believing in the unseen. That's where everything comes anyway. Excuse me. Anyways, trust the shaman within. You got to avoid negativity somehow, some way. I know, we live in a world where there's, positive and negative, but we've been under some type of negative spell, I want to say, and it's not really your fault. It's just understanding, more about yourself, where you fit in the picture and the spectrum of things, and how to be this energy, if you're not yet, where it doesn't matter if it's negative or positive, it has no effect on you because you've built yourself up through patience, practice, mastery here. Start exchanging that energy. But I would say make sure that you're releasing and resting here and exchange energy to create abundance. Share your thoughts, share your wisdom. Now, this could be of some type of market or service for some of you guys. Don't hold back. Continue trading what you want to trade without worrying about what you'll receive, because that's going to help you open up to more unexpected blessings, because you're not putting, constraint on it or rules on it. Now, if you've been waiting for an opportunity, I feel that this opportunity will happen too when it comes to getting into some type of trade work or something that you want to share in the right time here. And it has to do with your passion. What else? Oh, look at that. The free fool. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Aries is coming through with the Fool's card. Some of you might have felt like, you were fooled, or maybe someone tried to fool you. But the Fool card is someone who is free of expectations of the future, of the past. We've come to a place of alignment and understanding, and we're open and available for whatever's next. And what I like is the sun is really shining on this Fool's card, or on the Fool here, bringing enlightenment, exposing truths. And you don't have to know everything. That's the thing too, Virgo. It's like, it's kind of like, what's that saying, like beginner's luck? But it really isn't. It's just about, the innocence can carry someone a lot farther than someone who's going to be hesitant, procrastinating, expecting the worst, right? Because that's the opposite of the Fool's card. But an unexpected opportunity or person may make themselves available here, but you have to be available. You've got to lighten your load mentally, spiritually, or physically. However you can do it, do it. And then hop on to a new opportunity here. What else? Trust your instincts. I feel that's part of that Fool's card too. Let's get more of trust your instincts. We have more about the animal guardian, spirit animal, now the animal guardian. Trust your instincts. Now, how you trust your instincts is to remain calm here and drop your shields. Okay, so you're getting a lot of communication from the natural world to help you follow your instincts, to help you align with those things that you want to take passion, or maybe a passionate, opportunity with. Now, the protection guardian is letting you know that you are protected and you are safe, and you don't need to hold on to something. Yes, it's important to know and understand that you're already protected here, right? Surround yourself with that protective energy, but allow yourself, to not have walls up, because you're receiving communication from the higher realms. And the higher realms cannot communicate effectively when we're feeling too bogged down, or we're, in too much maybe stress or discomfort from the, uncertainty here. And that's exactly what I see with that Fool's card. We've dropped our shield. We're just exposing ourselves in a way that feels good and right to you. Yeah, nobody's perfect. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. Let's continue and see what else. See, this is why Spirit wants you to move in a place of innocence here, to reclaim your innocence, to reclaim the present moment. Yeah, trust your talents in changing times. Let's get more about trusting your talents. Knowing that higher forces are guiding you. Trust your talents in these changing times. I get fire sign coming through. Okay, take note of intuitive messages, dreams, little nudges or gut feelings that you may get. You may need to just write it out and not figure it all out all at once, but do what feels right for you. But somehow trusting your talents, or maybe some of you, it's like you're having to be reminded of your talents and your gifts. So take note of intuitive messages. It's telling you something. And just like those seasons, we've got this whole thing that's cycling out. Let it cycle out. Now, it's going to be important too when you listen to the wisdom of your own self and your own body, rest, recuperate, take action when you need to. But trust yourself. Most importantly is trusting yourself here. There may be a mystery person here too. So not all can be revealed, but it will be with that sun coming out. I mean, look at all that yellow on the Strength card, the Fool's card. The sun is exposing what the moon can't expose, because, right, the moon can only illuminate so much during the dark time. And depending on where the moon cycle is, it may not even show up at all. Harness your mystic power. You're in this place of either you've gained your power back, or you're in the middle of gaining more power, harnessing your mystic side, because you do have talents and gifts that come from ancient times here, ancient wisdom from the ancient ancestors. And they're reminding you of your own power and ability to trust. But this means that we have to stay focused. This means we do not give our power away. We have to trust completely to the higher forces. Because you're drawing what it is or who it is to you. It's like I see this sistrum as like a magnet. It's like getting that where you want it, or who or what it is you need to you. It's gravitating towards you. See, we're not running and we're not chasing. We're not in a race. We're focused on intention. We're focused on power. We're focused on new ideas too that may be coming to you on how to harness this mystic power within yourself. What else? Oh my gosh, the Empress. Nice. A time of comfort, a time of luxury, a time to know you're worthy of this. Rest, relax, recuperate, give yourself much needed comfort, even if it's wearing something comfortable or smelling something good or eating something good. Do it. because your day of feeling abundant has already shown up. This is already part of you. It's like you're pulling something, excuse me. You might even be pulling something from past life into this lifetime. You're inherently made of wealth and royalty here. That is what your soul is made of. So recognize your divine strengths and guidance, and you will not go wrong. In fact, if you've been wanting to do something for yourself, this is a good time to do it. You could be reinventing yourself. You could be in a place where you can finally execute some ideas that are passionate for you because we're excuse me, sorry, because we're comfortable. I've had like this weird cold for a while, but anyhow, Taurus and Libra is showing up with the Empress. And we do have a mother figure. We also have a father figure. So a lot of healing has been taking place in the family line as well. What else? Nope, that is it. Okay, so Virgo, let's find out how Spirit is currently helping you that you need to be aware of. How is Spirit helping Virgo? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, Virgo, look at this. You're not alone. Your guardian angel or angels are with you. Spirit is helping you not feel alone or isolated. And I know that that could challenge you because the path that you're on is asking you to trust in the unknown. And it may be a path that not maybe a few have ventured on, but it doesn't matter because who or what you need, the guidance you need will always be available for you. Notice things, feathers, what speaks to you from the angelic realm. That is your sign. Now, before we end the reading, let's find out what you have to look forward to in the future. What does Virgo have to look forward to in the future? Oh my goodness, this is it. Look at this. This to me is like the Fool's card. Taking a leap of faith. It's going to be the opportunity that you're ready for. So what you have to look forward to is feeling lighter, feeling free. You're not feeling tied down or bogged down by something or problems, and you're ready to take a leap of faith. Thank you, angels, for doing it with me. Again, because, hello, Spirit knows you're not alone, and that's what Spirit is helping you with. Taking a leap of faith, and you're not doing it alone. Oh my goodness. So Virgo, go after it. Trust in your abilities. Don't worry about what's changing. You just have to allow it to change and know that you are adapting to those changes because it's coming from a higher guidance in a higher place. I hope that this was helpful. Love and light. Take care.